What is going on, everybody? Tyler here with Draftline Fantasy, doing another best ball draft with you guys on DraftKings. Today I am doing the NFL Best Ball 25K Tutty version 7. It is a 4-entry max, and I like these because obviously there's max entry and there's also less of a field, so it kind of gives me more opportunity to be different and also a little less competition, I would like to think. So we're in here now, going to do a quick fast draft for you guys. Just got to wait for a few more people, so once it fills, I'll get right back to you guys. Looks like we're finally about to get filled here. Just need 2 more people. I don't really want number 1 pick, but if I did, I'd love that because I have 0 Jamar Chase exposure. So, but if I'm not number 1, I don't want, pick 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. I'd rather have pick 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Somewhere in the end there. I kind of like the back-to-back picks or the closer picks, just so I go, hey, receiver, next pick maybe receiver, running back, something like that. But obviously I try to aim for 3 quarterbacks, 3 tight ends, 7 to 8 wide receivers, and then however else, running backs, I don't know, 5 or 6, whatever it may be. Obviously DraftKings, PPR, wide receivers are king, so I try to get good receivers early. But if I really need to, I will get a Saquon Barkley or a Achane or, a Bijan, and then kind of build around them. So let's get filled, baby, and let's get into the draft. And just so you guys know and understand how I kind of do some of my correlations is I use this awesome tool by Occupy Fantasy. I love Occupy Fantasy. They're great guys over there. They definitely know what they're talking about. But they built this kind of easy, simple tool for you guys. So let's say you have a player and you want, say you have, Barkley. You say, okay, Saquon Barkley, week 15, 16, 17, they play Vegas, Washington, and Buffalo. Or you could even do it by team. Let's say you have Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, and you want to go, you look for Cincinnati here. And then it tells you, okay, week 17, they got Arizona. Week 16, they got Miami. 15, they got Baltimore. So then you can kind of pick your next player based on that. So that's just kind of how I do some of my correlations. All right, we finally got filled. I'm not too happy about the positioning. I got pick 5 over here. Probably one of my least favorite picks in the draft. Obviously, let's see who went first. Oh my gosh, Jamar Chase. Jahmyr Gibbs goes number 2. Okay. Don't mind it. I mean, you could argue Bijan or Saquon both go there. Man. CeeDee Lamb is probably one of my favorite picks. But if Saquon's there, I think I got too much. I got a little bit of Saquon recently, so I have a lot of CeeDee Lamb as well, but I feel like you can't have too much CeeDee Lamb, If this guy takes CD, I might take one of these guys, but okay. I might have to go CeeDee Lamb, guys. I can't go wrong with any of these guys here, man, but CD is just different. CeeDee Lamb is just going to have a crazy year. I think, me personally, I think he might be wide receiver 1 or 2. I'm not going to lie. Bijan's a good option too, but got to go with CD. You're making this hard on me, man. I know JT is good, man, but Tampa Bay is going to be a very high-scoring game in weeks 15, 16, 17, so I might have to go with Bucky here. Tyreek's a good option. I think I'm just going to go Bucky. Jaden Daniels will not be there. So sometimes I do go a little above ADP sometimes just so I can get my correlations down because I'm not in the right exact position to be able to get the actual player I want. So, like a quarterback just went off the board, Josh Allen. So I wouldn't be surprised if now, obviously, I'm going to take Daniels unless someone else takes him, but I can't. Obviously, you got Lamar Jackson too, but I have Washington correlation. I don't have Baltimore correlation. All right, Daniels is there. I'm going to take him. Don't mind it. Get my elite quarterback out the way. CeeDee Lamb, Bucky Irving, Jaden Daniels. Not a bad start. CeeDee Lamb, one of the best receivers in the league, going to be probably wide receiver 1 in my mind. Bucky Irving, complete dog. High-scoring games in Week 17. Jaden Daniels, obviously, one of the best quarterbacks in the game, too. So let's start getting some more wide receivers here. Could do Mike Evans with a Bucky Irving stack and then get Baker. But Baker goes pretty early, too. I think he goes too early, in my opinion. So I'm definitely going to try to go McMillan here. Again, a little early, but look, my next pick isn't till 53. You know, he's going to go before 53, guaranteed. If I don't get him here at 50, he'll go right after at one of these picks. So I'm going Tet here. Some Week 16 correlation. I focus on Week 15, 16, and 17. Not just 17, but mainly 16 and 17. So now we got some good stacks so far. I like the way it's going so far. I really like the way it's going so far. Anyways, I'll go with Debo to stack with Jaden Daniels just because I need a pass catcher with Jaden. Could probably get Zach Ertz later in the draft at tight end. And then there's a sleeper running back in Washington that I like that I think can take over the kind of the RB1 role. His name is Merritt. So, Merritt, right here, this guy. Get him at the damn tail near end of the draft. Man, I like Olave a lot though, but I have to go with Debo just to pair him with Jaden, man. You got to make sure you get those stacks in. But if Olave is still there at 77, which might be close, I'll definitely take a chance on him. Definitely has some high upside, man. Definitely has some high upside. Games, but once he gets back, get at it. Damn, Olave's still there, huh? Oh, he just went. He just went right. Oh, no. Do I get Addis Hawkinson early? Shit. I might get Hawkinson early, man. Gonna do it. And then try to get Dak. You want to look at the ADPs to get value, obviously, but sometimes, you just got to make sure you get your stacks and correlations. And I have a problem with kind of forcing it, but it's all good. It's fun for me, you know what I mean? And then my last quarterback will be Bryce. So there we go. Might want to look for another running back here. I got 3 receivers, 2 running backs, 2 quarterbacks, 1 tight end. Probably want to look at some receivers still. Do I get Trey Harris now? Or do I get Tracy? I like Tracy a lot, man. Gonna go with Tracy. I have Week 15 and Week 17 correlation with the Giants, so wanted to get another running back there, and then Trey Harris will be my next pick if somehow he's still there. I'll be right there at kind of ADP on him, but it never works out like that for me, honestly. So that's why I kind of reach sometimes, just because I know, like, his ADP is 115.5. My pick is 116. Like, you got Mooney, who no one's probably going to pick because they're scared. People sleep on Bateman. Probably going to go with the rookie. They're not going to go Ayuk. People avoid these guys, so I can't imagine I get him here, but we'll see. But let's be prepared in case he goes. I'm not going to get Bateman, even though... No, I'm not going to get Bateman. I'm not going to get Mooney. Shaheed. I already got 1 pass catcher from New Orleans. Or did I get him? Did I not get him? No, he went right before I was going to pick him. That's right. Trey Harris is going to be gone, dude. Right. One of these picks. I feel it, dude. I'll take Shaheed, though, for sure, if Trey Harris goes. Shaheed, he has some high freaking spike week potential for sure. I'd rather get Trey Harris though, but if not, I'm cool with Shaheed as well. Yeah, watch, this guy's gonna snipe me, man. You snipe me. Get Trey Harris. Oh my gosh, I'm a dog. I like that. I like that a lot. What do I do? This is a good hard choice. I need more wide receivers. I need 7 or 8. I like having my receivers. I should have most of my receivers by this round, to be honest with you, so I'm going to get Shaheed. I have correlation there in New Orleans, so. Williams is good. New England. I just don't have any New England correlation, so I'm just going to get Ferguson here. And then I'll get Ertz. Unless someone takes him randomly. I don't know why they would if they don't have Jaden Daniels, but. Why would you take Bryce Young if you don't have any correlation with Bryce Young? See, that's why I take guys early, because of that situation right there. That's crazy. Now I need Ertz bad. Now I got to find another quarterback, man. Fuck. Man, that really screwed up my whole draft. Man, I really like Bryce too. Fuck. Now we're in a pickle, boys. Now we got to really pivot. Because look at these quarterbacks left. Russell Wilson, Tracy Jr. Man, that hurts. Cam Ward, but I don't have anybody to pair with Cam Ward. Plus the week 15 to 16 correlation. And Russell Wilson's I feel like he could throw for a lot of yards and throw a lot of touchdowns. So I guess I'll just have to do that. But I don't have to get him right now. Does New York have any other people I could pair with? Wandell. Perfect. That's actually perfect. That's perfect, actually. I'm not going to lie. That's perfect. All right, I feel a little better now. Good thing I checked. It was right at ADP, too. But now I just got to make sure I actually get Russell. So I just don't want to take him too early, 170. If I wait to 188, I'll probably be okay, honestly. Take Russell early, I guess. Fuck. Oh, man. Wow. All right. Great draft. Dude, you got to think on the fly with this crap, man. And it's hard recording at the same time, like I mentioned before. But now I got all my quarterbacks. I got all my tight ends. I just need 2 more receivers and 1 running back. So this guy's been balling out in camp, working with the first team. Gino's going to air it out. I like this guy. This is one of my favorite picks right now. Big, tall, fast, strong. No complaints. Easily take him. Week 17 correlation too. Easy pick for me there. So we got CeeDee Lamb as my first pick. Then I went with Bucky Irving. Then I got Jaden Daniels. Then I got T-Mac. Paired him with Hubbard. Got Deebo Samuel to pair with Jaden Daniels. Got Hawkinson with some correlation. Got Dak Prescott to pair with CD. Got Tracy Jr. for some correlation. Got Trey Harris, Shaheed, Ferguson, and Ertz to pair with Dak and Jaden. Then I got Tracy. Then I got Wandell to pair with Russell Wilson. Another stack. Got some Thornton Jr. for some Week 17 correlation. Good rookie. Got another rookie in Noel. Kendra Miller. Working with the first team. So if Kamara goes down, or even if he doesn't go down, I think he's going to get work. Jalen Royals for Kansas City Chiefs. He's been working with the ones, or I don't even know if he's working with the ones, but I know he's been getting some big plays. And then Mostert was my last pick. So probably not the best draft. Definitely not the worst draft. Got a lot of correlations in there. A lot of things did go my way, but there was a few things that did not go my way. I don't know why someone would take Bryce Young if they don't have T-Mac or Hubbard. That doesn't make sense to me. Who did take Bryce Young? Oh, and then he paired Leggett with him. Man. Anyways, that's the draft. That's how it went. Definitely not the best draft, but it was still fun. It's just very hard to do everything at once during the recording. usually have like multiple monitors set up, and I can take my time, look at the correlations, and do all this stuff. So, but yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be going live in the next video, so make sure to check that out. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later.